said you did.
I'm a person, sometimes I make mistakes.
Okay. In that whole snafu, I've only got one thing to ask you about, and this is the big one. And this is why we're having this trial in the first place. Anybody know about the 7 Doctor series movie?
The Paul and Gang movie?
That's the 8th Doctor.
That's the 8th.
Yeah, I know him. He was me.
Okay.
That was me.
Now, under those circumstances, all of you were in the same place, same time, fighting the same entity. And you saw what happened.
When there are multiple beings on a timeline, we become irrational, we stop thinking like the Doctor, and we become ordinary people. When there's 3 of us, it took us 10 minutes to figure out how to open and unlock the door. You solved it.
And you still didn't defeat him technically.
The Master should not ever be defeated. Although I think he's been long dead, I cannot guarantee that. Do you know why I cannot? He is a Time Lord. We have ways, even after the generation, to keep coming back.
And you didn't ask for help.
Why would I ask for help?
We could have helped.
All that you
And
have
could
ever
have
done,
prevented him coming back.
all you have ever done for me is arrest me.
All we wanted was your registration, which you refused. I love the fact being of the first 20 freaking times that we tried it, and him sitting there saying, I've got it right here. Unfortunately, we found a way around that whole snafu now with our freaking glasses. No, not even. Not looking.
Plus, H&AA has had it out since you stuck him with the bill for that apple pie.
Oh,
I
that.
do like
I'm just ticked off about that. But still. In that whole snafu there, can you justify that one case?
I can't justify anything I've done. Do you
No,
know,
just justify how it is that with the outcome of the Master, just with the outcome of the Master, dialects ending up on Earth, and that whole war literally being brought to Earth. How is it that we cannot hold you partially responsible?
I cannot be held responsible because even though my actions led to war, my actions stopped the war.
Anybody got any ideas as to why he should or should not be prosecuted because of the Master?
He's adorable.
Always a female with the, because I want to go with him. That's kidnapping.
It's fun though, isn't it?
Oh, brother.
Great.
That's what he always says. I just offered.
Yes.
That's like a little kid going up to a guy that's got a van and saying, "You want free candy?" Yeah. No.
Yes.
This, I don't mean to offend any of the ladies here, but I have a question for you. How many ladies have you said you fell in love with?
Like what?
Does saying
Rose.
Rose Tyler I count as saying I love you?
Yeah. You could have said.
I hate to say it, in that whole scenario, what we had to do to save Rose Tyler and what happened afterwards, she had to have had feelings.
I mean, the reason I ask is because I noticed that you don't tell anyone you regenerate. I mean, you just kind of feel like you're gone.
Regeneration is a daunting process.
But you don't even tell them that you're regenerating. They just think, oh, boom, he's gone.
We told Sarah Jane.
We did tell Sarah Jane. And to be fair, when I turned into the mutant vegetable, I did say that it was the end and I've always been prepared for it. And then, when I turned into that regurgitated rainbow costume, I woke up and I said, change my DNA as it appears a moment too soon. I tried to explain it the best I can. The problem is, human beings rarely are ever capable. I'm not even sure what I'm saying. Human beings are rarely ever able to understand what I'm saying.
That bring it up the rainbow.
Most of the time, they just smile and nod. Yes.
What?
Alright, just had
Neuralizer moment.
Nope. It wasn't a neuralizer. I saw as I had some cover my eyes. Is there sun in here or something? Just.
Oh, it is very hot in here because of the lights.
We've acclimated the room to Southern Gallifrey for my comfort.
Now, if you notice, he doesn't even know where Gallifrey is right
Yes.
So what's the doctor supposed to do when he breaks his own rules?
Good question.
He doesn't have anybody to respond to anymore. Remember, the last time that he even got chased was because of the rogue doctor. If you remember that, he was getting his orders from the council. From the council would interpret through the TARDIS, and he was being sent places. He didn't even know where he was going to show up whenever he showed up. Then from there, the rogue doctor showed up, made up this whole freaking snafu about him being an outlaw, this, that, and the other, breaking his own time, whatever. From there, the council came after him through the rogue doctor. When he made the rogue doctor out to be what she was, literally, you saw what happened. Next thing you know, she had to die. There's just no way around it. But
When
then,
I break my own rules, I answer to no one because Gallifrey has fallen, and there are no Time Lords left. I am the only one of my people that is not frozen in a fixed point in history. Who is going to stop me? That's what they think they're doing. At any moment, I could have sawn his gun and took off running. Why have I not done that? Because I like to amuse myself. Why do I break my own rules? Because it's fun. What is it like if you're going to live by rules?
Unless, of course, we're dragged into something by the Gallifreyan Council.
Yes.
yes.
Can I blame the doctor for Looper? Or
We don't talk about Looper.
No, do not mention Looper.
Rule number 1 of time travel, we do not mention
Looper. Oh, hell.
yes.
Can we just bring up the Homestuck universe and how easy time travel is? I mean, it's easy as flipping a cape. I mean...
Ain't it kind of weird that how many times has literally the Enterprise done it? I mean, come on. The Enterprise done it. Freaking freaking 9 did it. I mean, come on. How many times, even the Borg learned how to do it. If they can actually learn how to do it, oh, we're just going to give it to everybody.
To be fair, I just push buttons and flip whistles and I go places.
And your TARDIS is still broken.
I never know where I'm going. The TARDIS takes me where I need to be. Yes.
why didn't you visit A.A. Rory in the 1920s? Rory made a good point. He's like, why not just go to the next year? This year, this year.
Do you want to explain the second doctor on that one? Of why you never showed up in the 1920s at all now?
It's a time I wish not to revisit.
In the 1920s, the second doctor went there. He found out he hated it. The Roaring Twenties has the worst music he can stand.
Not only that, in the Roaring 20s it became cool to be an outlaw.
Yeah, this is more of a
He saw too many things he almost saw.
I saw things that I don't want to see. Yes.
Well, couldn't you have visited them in the 30s and the 40s?
He has. He's even went to like World War I, World War II, all these other ones. But the 1920s, he avoids like the plague.
Yes.
Can you finally tell us why in that galaxy far, far away,
Oh wow.
in a time long, long ago, it's your favorite point in history?
Wow. Wow.
That's what
A little bit for the lightsaber.
Oh.
Lightsabers are cool. Anyways, long ago in a galaxy far, far away, the Republic and the blah 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 and the other stuff. Yes, okay. Here's what I have to explain to you. The Jedi Council is the closest thing to the Time Lord Council that has been since Gallifrey's Fall. Do you know why that has happened? Because the Jedi are the only people that understand that you have to have rules, but they are also meant to be broken. So either people think, oh, we have these rules, we can't break them, so then they never go out and truly live their lives. Or they say, oh, let's just not have any rules. Then it's no fun, because what are you breaking them?
And if you notice that at that point in time, the Earth is gone. Why is the Earth gone? Because we went that way. Well, as going that way means, guess what? We ran into Jabba the Hutt. We ran into all these other ones. And unfortunately, we're still human. We love war. We just do.
Anything else to add? Questions? I might have answers.
I have a question.
Yes.
If rules are meant to be broken, why doesn't the MIB, since he has you right here, just finish you off now?
Something's done.
There's other ways.
I'll tell you exactly what we're doing here. Wasting time.
Says you! We're about to lock you in Warehouse 13.
We've been here for 43 minutes. In 42 minutes, I saved the universe with Martha Jones. Who remembers that? 42? 43 minutes I've been sitting here. Do you know how many galaxies I've been saved in 43 minutes? It's like a lifetime. 5 minutes, what if I get bored?
It takes you 15
can read a
minutes
book.
just to get from
You
one
can
to
play
another.
chess. I know. I told the Sisterhood of Card the same thing.
I've spent the past nearly 1,000 years going through space and time and fixing things, and now I am on trial for not having a bloody passport.
That and the whole master scenario, which...
Well, the master technically is his own person.
The master's his own person.
That's the only problem. He created the dialect.
Davros.
And under those circumstances, the dialect are now technically here, technically.
Oh, you don't know this yet. Davros and the master go way back. We don't have time to explain that.
Yeah. But, yeah.
Okay, I've got a question. Yes.
What happens when, I guess, Weekend Angel touches another Weekend Angel? You know, his back turn.
I don't know. It has a baby with the angel. Don't ask me.
Wow! Touchy subject!
You know why I don't study the weeping angels? I'm smart enough to keep a safe distance. I stay away from them. Do you know why?
It's like
they're dangerous!
Just like the Cybermen. There again, dangerous.
I had a question for all of you. Very, very, very simple question. Who remembers dying or the earth blowing up in the past 1,000 years ago? Who remembers some alien race coming and totally taking over without your butts being saved? Who knows who to think?
Sorry, we do that about
Other universes where you didn't save us.
just like with what we keep noticing, at one time or another, there's one planet out there that wants us dead.
Well,
And it's either a death threat, a plasma bomb, or something else that, oh, we're going to blow up their sun. Come on. I mean, jeez. He thinks it's just that? No, we've got our hands full too.
there comes a time when it becomes either save them or save yourself. And I've sacrificed myself so many times to save other people. I can't save everyone. As I told Donna Noble, I cannot save everyone. Donna Noble, do you think I wanted to leave her memoryless? I did not. That was not a choice I wanted.
We did sacrifice ourselves to save Perry.
I mean, okay, does anybody say it was fair what happened to Rose?
Well, she does have her own doctor now, so.
Totally fair. Yes.
Point about that. Rose is probably dead because, as you remember, the Donna went crazy because she was half animal, half human. What about the Rose's doctor? Who could have gone like that city?
Actually, no. What ends up happening is, just like her own doctor leaves, we get to neuralize. And you want to know why? It's the doctor.
That was not me, that was a clone.
It still thinks it's the doctor.
It does.
And
But
under those circumstances, I still had to neuralize.
it's in another dimension. I can only handle what happens in this dimension at this moment right now.
Exactly, except for that one time we ran into sliders, which that was sort of...
We don't talk about sliders, we don't talk about movies.
He doesn't like sliders too much because that one doctor... Okay, everybody knows that the one good doctor died. The other evil doctor survived. Well, he ran into the evil doctor. Guess who got the upper hand? Yeah.
Questions? None? Yes.
Oh.
Hypothetical situation. If you were going to construct a time machine, what would you suggest would not be the best thing to build it out of? Case in point, Dr. Brown built his out of a DeLorean. You know.
But his second one was a car.
No, it was a train.
Well, I mean, like Dr. Brown said when he unveiled the DeLorean, he said, if you're going to build a time machine, why not give it some stock?
Same thing.
I mean,
Remember, when
police
his
box, that's
chameleon
stock.
chip
It's
was
got a-
working, he went from a bicycle, which I still can't get over.
Yeah.
A bicycle to a train to a car to all this other stuff. His chameleon chip gets broke. What is it? It's a freaking police
You're
box.
assuming I know how time machines work.
You got a
The
screwdriver.
TARDIS is not built, it's not a machine. The TARDIS is a living being.
But it's got a chameleon chip.
Yes, it happens to
And
look
you've
like
got a
circuitry.
sonic screwdriver.
Do you know what you're breathing through right now? Lungs, circuitry, different type of circuitry. A TARDIS is an organism, and I don't know how it works. I know which buttons to press, and thank God I get somewhere.
Okay, part two of that question. Would you suggest not making a time machine out of a porta-john?
The TARDIS?
We actually have a scientist that works with us that is perfecting a time machine out of a porta-john and actually a TARDIS.
I have a question for you. Why?
No, that's actually been done to a partial extent because if you remember the hot tub. I knew that was coming. And the thing about it is that's why we don't.
What about the tea house?
Oh, no, I don't want to go there. I really don't want to
The Bill and
go
Ted still
there.
a design from you, I guess. Sort of.
What was that?
So the Bill and Ted still a design from the TARDIS, I guess.
No, they stole
That
the
was
TARDIS.
It's still working.
They actually stole it. Remember, it's still a phone box.
When was this? 1963?
1980.
How many times did they travel in just that short amount of time versus you? You stick around. They did.